I would like to apologize to all of you. I've been making videos with suboptimal sound recently. I've looked into this and I'll tell you why that has been happening and how I'm going to fix it. Hello, I'm Sony photographer, and today I'm going to be talking about my microphone issues and how I fixed them. So sound is one of the most important parts of a video. You can usually get away with bad quality of a video if you have really good sound. So you'll be able to watch, like say, if a video that has been focused wrong, maybe it's a little grainy, it's not good quality, it's not HD, but if the sound is good, you're gonna be able to bear it and it's gonna be fine. But it does not work the other way around. You cannot get away with bad sound when you have like cinema quality 4K or 8K video. If you have bad sound, it ruins everything. That's how humans perceive. So if you've been thinking about getting into making videos, into YouTube or anywhere, be sure to pay attention to sound. Sound is one of the most important things. Maybe you're not recording someone speaking, but if you're recording, let's say, a video or documentary, it's really important to get the sounds, effects, and all the stuff. It'll just give more depth to your videos. And so far I've been making videos a little bit over a year, and I'm just learning slowly and try to apply these things at the limited time that I have. So almost a year ago, around June 2016, my wife bought me a Rode VideoMic Pro, this guy over here. She got it for my birthday, so I could, improve my sound in my videos. Before, I used to record audio on the onboard microphone of my camera, either the Sony a6300 or Sony a57. Alternatively, I would use my phone as a recorder. So I would set my phone and speak, and then later attach the audio, because the onboard microphone on the camera wouldn't be too good. I have a 24-70 f1.4, and if I want to have any background blur, I usually put it to 70 millimeters. On a crop sensor, you have to be pretty far from the subject to fit the subject into the view. So if you're using onboard microphone, you're not gonna hear the person really well. So I would use my phone to record the audio. So now phones do have really good microphones. I mean, they're made so that you can speak to people. That worked out pretty well, but the hassle to stitch the audio later, it's not a deal breaker, but still. So I thought this microphone would solve all my audio issues. It would be like perfect, I wouldn't need to do anything. Well, unfortunately, that's not right. Not everything is perfect. And even though this mic is really good, it doesn't solve all the problems. So one of the problems I was having is the background noise. My apartment, especially in the winter, the heating and air conditioning system keeps on making sounds. This is an old building and it's really annoying. So even if the heater is not working, the sounds come out of it, and the windows don't have really good isolation. So there's like a lot of background noise in this apartment, and this microphone picks them all up. So when I try to get rid of those sounds, my voice quality goes down, so I don't sound as good. If you watch my last video about installing a network card, I recorded that at my parents' basement, and their basement is quiet, so there's no background noise. So Rode VideoMic is perfect for that. It did the job really well. The quality was good. I didn't have to do like any background noise cancellation. I just had to amplify the sound. Since the Rode VideoMic is a shotgun microphone, I decided to try a different type of microphone. So there are different types. There's like a boom mics, lavalier mics. I decided to go with lavalier mics. A lot of people use them. I see it being used a lot. So I was like, why not? Let me give it a try. I found a really good deal on Amazon. I think it was like around $25 or $30. The lavalier mic is Polsen OLM-10 omnidirectional lavalier microphone. And it was like a low risk buy. So I was like, oh, let me get it. Well, what's the worst that could happen? I'm gonna have another microphone. And the reviews were pretty good. It has two models. One model is just one microphone. I'm currently using it right now. You're hearing me over the lavalier mic, and I have it over here. The second model has two audio inputs. So in the base of this microphone, that's where you put the battery. In the second model, you can have another microphone. So you can have two lavalier mics. If you're recording an interview, this is essential. For I think around 40 bucks, you can get like this whole setup and you can record interviews with no problem. Great thing about lavalier mics is they pretty much pick up sound around them. It doesn't have a large radius. It's just really focused audio. Compared to a shotgun mic, it will pretty much pick up everything in front of it really well. So you could sit relatively far from it and it will pick up your voice really well. But lavalier mic, you have to be really close to it. It has to be close to its source. I already did a few tests with this mic. This is, I think, my third video with this mic. Last video, the most of it was with the Rode VideoMic, and the end I recorded it while I was editing, because while I was recording the video, it was 2 weeks before I actually published it, my camera overheated and it stopped recording. So I had to record the ending later. So I had the mic by then, so if you watched that video until the end, you would have heard this mic. And I also tried it like in different scenarios, especially inside my car. I know the Rode VideoMic Pro will pick up a lot of the bass, like the exhaust sound from the Mustang. Even though it has a low pass filter, it sounds a little too weak, but without it, it sounds overwhelming. I tried the Lav mic, sounds much better. So if I do in-car videos, the audio is gonna be much better. It's gonna pick up my voice. You're gonna still hear the car, but it's just gonna be a much better experience. So finally, my audio situation is going to be better. So again, I apologize for a handful of videos I did in the past. The audio was really terrible. With some of them, I was short on time. I wanted to release the video every Monday or every Tuesday or every Sunday. I kept on shifting it. To make the release on time, I had to get the video out. And sometimes, since the A6300 does not have a headphone jack, so I can't monitor the audio afterwards, right after I record it, I usually find this out while I'm editing. And by that time, it's already pretty late. I have to release the video the next day, so it becomes a little hard to like reshoot the video. So usually I'll just say, you know, whatever, I'll just release the video and next time I'll do better. And I also know there are better lavalier mics out there. Obviously, I could get wireless mic setup, but that's not in my budget. I'm just all by myself. This is like a hobby. So now I'm gonna be carrying both of these mics with me every time I'm recording. And depending on the situation, I'll, you know, choose the best mic. You know, not always the lavalier mic is not gonna be always the best. It's good when I'm recording myself talking. But if I'm in an area where I want to record a surrounding audio, Rode VideoMic Pro is going to be really nice for that. Or I could even use my phone and have extra audio while I'm somewhere. Since the phone is a stereo mic, it will pick up directional audio much better if I'm in a public place or, you know, or let's say like in a forest where I want to capture different sounds from different angles. In the end, I still love my Rode VideoMic Pro. This is a really good microphone. I just have to use it properly. I don't want to say don't buy this. It's just you need to know how to use it. Also, another issue is since I can't monitor the audio, I'm just by myself. I'm recording, I'm editing, I'm doing everything. I can't see the levels every time. So sometimes I'm sitting, I have to stop recording, go listen on the speakers of the A6300. If it had a headphone jack, it would be much easier. I could really tell if the audio is loud enough, so I don't have to amplify the audio afterwards. The best thing to do is to amplify the audio as early as possible. So the Rode VideoMic has an amplifier here and it can go up to like plus 20 dB or it can reduce it minus 10 dB. And then secondary is I increase it on the camera. Since this has a really good amplifier, I usually have the volume on the camera on the lowest, but for the lav mic, it has a set amplifier. It doesn't do anything extra. You can't reduce it or increase it, so I have to boost it on camera. So that's less preferable, much better to do it on the microphone. You know, it still sounds pretty well. So anyways, let me know how the audio is for this video. Is it better than the others? I would love the feedback. I like people commenting and telling me that the audio is terrible or I should do something about it. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the feedback. Keep on commenting. If I'm doing something wrong, I would like to know. It's a learning process. If you like this video, give a thumbs up on the video, like it, and then please subscribe to the channel. I've also linked all the microphones like the Rode VideoMic and the lavalier mic in the description below, so you can check them out and buy them. And I also have all the gear that I use pretty much listed down there too. And if you get anything from those links on Amazon, you're gonna be supporting the channel directly, so it will help me make any future videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.